Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Trisha here from Smith's Crafted Creations again, and I'm coming on to do a little card using the Sweeties of Peach that is retiring on the 2nd of May. Now, this is a photopolymer. I haven't used it an awful lot, but I thought I'm going to use it today. I'm going to use some of our new in colours, so Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet and Starry Sky. It's just going to be a colourful project, and maybe some Daffodil Delight. So let's do this. Right, I need to what do we call it? Plug my phone in because it's almost out of charge. Okay, let's go. So what I want to do is I want to stick this down on my Stampin' Up mat. Okay, and I need to stand to do this. Let's make sure the video is straight. Don't like squint lines. Okay, so I'm just going to remove some of the stickiness. That's too short. Always remove some of the stickiness if you don't want it to kind of rip your card. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on there. Now that is a little bit squint, so let me do that again. So I'm lining it up using the Deluxe Foam Mat from my Stamparatus. Okay, there we go. And I'm just eyeballing it based on the grid guides that are there. So as long as it's roughly the same on each of the four sides, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I'm quite liking this effect. So I saw a video recently by a lovely lady called, from New Zealand, she's called Natasha Foot, and she's just such a great card maker. She has lots of good ideas, and I thought I would give this a go. I didn't actually watch a video, I just saw in the short clip that she was using earbuds. So let's see if I can just make something up. So like I say, I'm going to use some new in colours. I'm using the Sweeties of Peach. Now I'm using this with a faux border. So this is a little masking technique that I've done in another project recently too. So I want to take these leaves and branches, and I'm going to build a little kind of like semicircle of foliage there, and then I'm going to stamp. I'm going to add colour, should I say, using my inks in these. Okay, so let me just pop that on this block. This block is a D block. However, if you wanted to use a bigger block, that would be fine as well. So I'm just going to take my Parakeet Party to my stamp. Okay, and I'm just going to start stamping. Okay, so I'm just going to randomly do that, like so. One up here, one down there. Perfect. Right, clean this off if I can find my chamois. Here it is. So I just thought I wanted to try this out. I'm going to have to give this chamois a little wash. It needs a little rinse in water. Okay, so finish with that stamp. Okay, pop the chamois away, pop this back in here. Now what I want to do is I want to use these lovely little flowers. So I'm going to pop some of these on, and I am going to do them in, I think I'll do them in Flirty Flamingo. Flirty Flamingo or Blushing Bride. Let's go Flirty Flamingo, why not? Let's make it all out colourful. Okay, so I'm just randomly stamping these little flowers down. Just anywhere you think they'll fit. Okay, one up there. Perfect. Okay, that's me done with that. Now we're going to infill with all the lovely little colours. Excuse me. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. Lovely jubbly. Don't know where my other chamois went. I've tidied it away and I don't know where. Okay, pop that on. Right, okay, so finished with this. We are going to start with the lighter colour, Daffodil Delight, okay? And all we're going to do is add some yellow dots, kind of like joining all the foliage together, etc. There's no right or wrong way to do this. This is just me trying my luck. Does look not bad though. Okay, next colour. I think I'll go for this. This is the Sweet Sorbet. So let's see if that works wonders on the middle of those, what looks like cherry blossoms, but obviously they're peach flowers. Wow, how cool. Now that's off of the card. Oh, that's nice. So of course just keeping them there for now. If you want different kind of gradients of colour, not gradients, different shades, you can kind of like stamp off a few times. So let's see, I've stamped off a little bit. No, I haven't. Bear in mind that you're, if you do it gentle, it should be lighter, but no, there's that much ink in here. So, right, so scrap that. Let's go with the Starry Sky. Love it, love it, love it. So you just want a few dots here and there, and you can see how quick this is. You can see that it does hold a lot of ink. I think this is really, really pretty, and I think it'll look even nicer with this blue for the sentiment, whichever one I'm going to choose for that. Okay, so let's see now. Anywhere else needs this? Maybe down here. What I want to do also is, let me see, I want to get one of my Stampin' Up markers, and I'm going to go over the leaves and put some veins in them, just because I feel artistic to do. So, which colour should I go for? I could go for Paper Saz, I could do Old Olive, Garden Green. I think I'll do Old Olive. So this is the Stampin' Up marker. There's a normal nib, and then there's a brush nib. These are good, really good addition to your inks, just for things like this. Okay, so just add in some little veins to my little leaves. I really want to try some watercolouring, actually, like painting. But I don't know if I'd be any good. I loved art and design at school. Should have went to university. Okay, that's quite nice. Okay, I think what I'll do is I am going to come in with some little dots on the centres of my flowers, just using the same green. Now, because if you've got a blender pen, you could kind of pull the colour out of the stamped images, or if you coloured something with your alcohol pens, that would bleed out nice as well. So, but I think that's quite nice. Right, I want to do a little bit of shading over the full card. So I'm going to choose to go with, going to come in really lightly with the Daffodil Delight. Okay, just around the edge, and you can see that obviously some of that ink is still wet because I used a cotton bud technique. Okay, but that's okay. So just very light border, just so that you can see that frame once we take that washi tape off. Fun. Okay, let's come in with some more colour actually, because that's quite nice. Just keep it nice and light. There we go. That would have looked really nice with an oval masked shape here, so it was crisp and white in the middle. Right, that is me done. So, all we need to do now is decide. These are amazing, by the way. So I've got a yellow, a green, I've got two green ones actually, one for purple, pink, blue. These are really good. I need to get another set for some of my neutral colours. Right, okay, so just be careful when you take off the washi tape that you don't get ink everywhere. So I'm just going to peel that off gently. Now you can see it's lifted some of that cardstock fibres up, but that is because I pulled it off too quickly. So all you can do is pull it from the other end even gentler to make sure you're not tearing any of your paper. Like I say, it does help if you remove some of the stickiness first. There we go. That's much better. Every time I do this, there's always one little part of the card that will stick to that tape. So there is our finished result. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, so I need a white card base, and I think that we will go for Daffodil Delight matte layer, or maybe I should go for black, I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm just taking a half of an A4 UK sized sheet of cardstock. You don't even need to layer it up. How gorgeous is that? Right, now once this video is finished, I must change my blades. I keep seeing that. My blade's getting blunt. My blade's getting blunt. I've got two trimmers, you see, so I lose track of what one was changed when. As you do. Right, so what was I thinking? What was I thinking for the sentiment? I was thinking the Starry Sky. Now, this is a very inky pad, so do be careful. I have got it all over me already. Look at that. Don't even remember doing that. So be careful if you're handling white goods as such. Okay, right, so let's see. Which sentiment shall I do? Thanks for being as sweet as a peach. Yes, let's do that. Because I haven't actually used that sentiment. So, thanks for being as... Okay, so we're going to do it in the Starry Sky, so... let me see now, just make sure that's straight on there. I'm just going to line it up with grid paper. Make sure it's straight. Well, as straight as I can get it. Now, you want to decide if it's a vertical or horizontal card. Whatever you like. I think it's quite nice like that too. But I'm going to do it like this. Right, so let's see. Thank you for being as... And I want to make sure the sweet is the peach. Now look how juicy that is. I'm going to stamp that off. It does stamp okay. So I'm going to go even lighter. Thanks for being as... Beautiful. See, you don't go too much into your ink. Thanks for being as... And then the next one is sweet as a peach. And I'm going to do that in this Starry Night as well. So very lightly. Okay, I'm just going to stamp off. I haven't actually used that one yet. Oh, stunning. And it's retiring. I really must play with a different stamp set every day. And then I'll be laughing. Right, okie dokie. Is there anything else I can add on here? Don't think so. We've got this gorgeous little trio of flowers there. We've got the little centre bit for in here, but I've used, the whole purpose of this was to use these ear cleansing buds, and these are bamboo ones, so they are good for the environment. Right, okay, let's get this closed up. And I'm all inky again. Okay, so looks like a very spring-like card. So let's layer that up with Daffodil Delight. Here we go. One of my favourite yellows. Now before I do that, I'm just going to very quickly clean my stamps, pop them away back into that set. Okay. Now I do destash all my retired sets. I've got a few from the last few years that I need to kind of try and sell on. I would keep them all, but it would mean that I would need to get like a kitchen set up in my craft room because I've got that much. I would keep that much, you see. So I've got to remind myself it is a dining room as well. It's not just my craft room. Now I have ever so lightly got some ink on there, but it's fine. I'm not going to beat myself up. Right, so this needs to be 3 7/8 by 5 5/8 for the matte layer one, I think. Don't know how many times I cut cards up and then you think I'd remember. Wow, yeah, that's popping. Okay, let's get it stuck down. Let's get it stuck down. Right, okay. Just a pity the smudges weren't over a little bit because I could have put some embellishments on the top to hide that. But you know what, it still looks gorgeous. And this is real life crafting, getting ink all over the place. But just bear this in mind if you are making a commission card or something. You don't want to be leaving inky prints everywhere. Okay, friends, that is today's project. Where did the stamp set go? Here it is. So this is retiring. Can't remember how much it is because I've not got my other shop link open yet. However, I will put some details in the description box about it. But yeah, give it a little try. Get some cotton buds out. Now you will see these take and retain quite a bit of ink, so you don't need to push it in every time, especially your darker colours. The yellow, obviously that's lighter, so that's run out quicker kind of thing, but you can see how it does keep a hold of the ink. And then you could always keep a hold of these and just re-dip them in, and it'd probably activate the ink again, or add a little bit of water. Because they're water-based inks, so there's another little idea as well. Okay, thanks again everyone, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!